So I get a lot of questions about how do you even start a garden from seeds? Where do you get them from? I order my seeds on burpee.com. They had a great deal running where you would basically get one seed pack for each one that you bought. And I like to buy all of my the seeds that I'm going to need early on. I can go through in another video about what actual seeds I planted. You always need to start with seed starting mix. I use Miracle Grow, which is not organic. A little bit of a disappointment for me that I went not organic for it, but ultimately I know that they will come up because it's got all the right nutrients. I definitely will not be spraying anything on the plants, which I think is the most important thing about the organic growing, so that the vegetables don't have things. But basically, you take a little bit of the soil. I get these little pots. I ordered them on Amazon. They're these small, tiny ones. I like to use these for anything that's going to grow pretty big, like tomatoes and squash. More squash or pumpkins or things like that. But ultimately, what happens is they get so big, the plants, if you start them in these little smaller packs, that they never need to transplant them, and they can just stay in here for 8 weeks until you take them outside. That's super helpful. So you fill it up with a little bit of soil. You take a seed, you read the seed pack. The seed pack will always tell you about how deep to plant the seed. So it will literally say, sow an average soil, or so whatever, cover with 1 inch in this case of soil. Most of the tomatoes and so on, I think, are a 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch. And so you read the packet, you put it in that amount of depth into the soil. We actually mark pencils with the depth that we're going to plant it in, so we can stick the pencil in the little piece of soil or amount of soil to the depth, and then drop the seed in and cover it up. It helps the kids do it too, so that they know exactly how deep to go. And then what we do is we label them with these little labels. Put a little bit of marker on there with whatever seed it is that you're growing, so you know what's in that pot. And that's helpful because a lot of plants will look the same as they're growing. And that's about it. To get started, you water it, have a spray bottle, which I'll show you in a little bit, and that will keep it moist on top.